Steve, are you ready?
I'm ready for the No Excuse 3-day sales event.
And it starts right now at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. And Steve, as you always like to say here at the all-new Auto Outlet of PA, what do you like to do?
Just do the deal, Philly.
And remember, if Steve can't get you done, who can?
Nobody can.
All right, Steve, so we know that this is the No Excuse sales event. It starts right now. It's all day Thursday. It's all day Friday. Through the close of business Saturday right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike right here in the heart of Bensalem. Steve, first of all, what exactly do you mean by the No Excuse sales event that starts right now?
Okay, the No Excuse sales event. First of all and foremost, I'll take full responsibility for the excuses that we on the other side as dealers, car salesmen, automotive experts, automotive engineers, whatever you want to call us, I'll take the excuse of out of the way of every time you go to a dealer, they say, well, you owe too much on your trade unless you put down $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, you can't get a car. Or I can't get you approved because you were on this job for a short time and you hopped over here, or you had a bankruptcy, or you had a divorce, or all the excuses. I've got two banks for 3 days, and they tell me, and I can only believe somebody at their word, they tell me, Steve, because of the amount of cars that you've sold, we're going to test market this new product here in Philadelphia.
Oh, I like it.
With you and your team first. I said, all right. Now, do I have exclusivity? Because I don't want to come out here and get on TV and spend all this money. Because you see me, I'm on TV. I'm on your major channels. I'm on the commercials that you and I do, the half-hour shows. I'm on radio. We're all over the place. I don't want to come out here and spend all this extra money for the first 3 days of the month. I'd rather save it to when we get into the second week. Okay? Again, limited funds. I do want to tell you, though, that I believe what these gentlemen are telling me. They're telling me no matter what.
Oh, sounds good.
No matter what the credit is.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to get into all the, the bankruptcies, the boom, the blah, and all that other stuff. They tell me that for 3 days, they're going to prove everybody with this new test product.
So what you're saying is if they come in here Thursday, if they come in here Friday through the close of business Saturday for the No Excuse sales event here at the Auto Outlet of PA, these two test banks will approve the deals and get the folks down the road.
Absolutely. Now, what they did tell me, what's going to be hard is the negative equity.
That's a problem.
Okay, negative equity. So I said to myself, okay, if I get them to approve the deal for you folks in the Philadelphia metro market, and I'm happy with just that because there's 3.2 million of you out there, all right? I just got to get you off your couch and get you down here. I think once you get you down here, you're going to be a believer. So I've got two banks that are going to say yes. They're telling me to everything.
And you're going to get them out of the negative equity.
Now, the negative equity, which you now come down to, how do I get out of that without having to put down a tremendous amount of money? Great question. But if I tell you this, that no matter what you owe on your trade, I'm going to pay it off. So you got me paying off your car.
Ooh.
You got the bank approving the deal. I got to ask you this question, folks. If you need a car for the summer, because keep in mind, we still got some summer left here.
We sure do. We got
right?
quite a bit of it.
Labor Day, you got back to school going on too. Everybody needs a car. Then we got winter right around the corner 4 or 5 months from now. And you don't want to be walking to work.
No.
Or having a car that's not going to get up in the morning and start, that you don't know, getting those precious little children off to school, okay? Been there, done that, know all about it, all right? I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to get you out of your car. I'm going to pay off no matter what you owe. Just do it!
He heard you. He heard you.
He knows. He knows. And the bank's going to approve you. There's no reason why mom, dad, anybody out there sitting on that couch watching this commercial should say to themselves other than, we got to get down there and we got to get down there quick. So whatever you got planned, cancel it. I don't care what you're doing. There's nothing more important than you getting transportation at a reasonable price to be able to drive home in a brand new automobile and forget about the car that's at the shop right now that needs $2,000. You got a bad tranny. You got a lower engine noise. You got bad tires all the way around. Don't worry about that. Let me take the car in. I'll take care of it. This is how hot this sale is. We got the fire department out here to put this one out. All right, fire department.
I got to tell you, they're putting out the fire.
They're putting out the fire on this sale.
So, Steve, if they come in here with troubled credit during this event, Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday, there are no excuses. There's none. The banks are stepping up for this test event.
This is what the bank tells me. There's a no excuse approval for each and every one of you folks out there if you get down here Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
If you're upside down in your trade, Steve, there's no excuses there either.
No excuse there either, because I'm going to pay off your trade no matter what you owe. I'm going to get you out of that car. I'm going to get you back on the road to financial freedom. All I need is the bank to say yes and get you started again, and all the previous sins are out of there. You start making new payments. You start building a new future. You get that score from 400, 450, 500, 550. Whatever your score is, you start making payments. It's going to get up into the 6s to maybe 7, depending on how you handle that loan.
Steve, if somebody say $5,000 out of equity, does that scare you?
Doesn't scare me a bit. Never did.
How about 10?
10 doesn't scare me.
Steve, you're not saying no to anything this weekend. No excuses. No excuses.
I will tell you this though, 15 rattles me a teeny bit.
Does your hand shake? Does your hand
My
shake?
hand shakes as I'm trying to sign off on that appraisal for a car that's worth $1,000, $2,000, and you owe 15. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't fear it, because we're going to sell so many cars. I'm going to pile up all these trades, and I'm going to push them off out of state and get a check and get you out of them, get me out of them. Hey, cost or loss on my end, that's my problem. Don't you worry about it. You just give me the car, give me the title, and it's down the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, no matter what your credit situation this weekend, no matter what your trade-in situation this weekend, Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday, there are no excuses. It is the no excuse sales event, and the bottom line is, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you some stars of the program, The Cars, and show you with these approvals and getting out of your trades the kind of automobiles you can get into. But Steve, at the end of the day, what matters the most is if Steve can't get you done here at the Auto Outlet of PA, then Steve, who in the world is going to get you done?
I'm telling you, nobody. Woo! The No Excuse Sales Event, Thursday, Friday, through the close of business on Saturday. Get here. We have payments for $99 a month and as little as no money down. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, Philly, if I can't get you done, nobody can.
All right, Steve, so since it is no excuses, regardless of your credit, regardless of your trade-in, the banks that are part of this test program are stepping up and not denying anyone this weekend. Get ready for that. What kind of inventory do you have, Steve? Here are some fabulous examples. What is this?
We never, ever, ever advertise and give enough credit to trucks. Keep in mind, 60% of the General Motors products sold today is truck. 60% of the Fords that are sold are truck. And it might even be higher than that, but I don't want to overstate here. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks.
Why so popular?
The trucks have always been popular. The manufacturers push them. There's huge rebates on them. It's just people like trucks. There, a lot of people, a lot of people do construction work. A lot of people, all kinds of different, cabinets, anything to do with a house, buildings, anything. A lot of people just like them. They hunt and fish and everything else. It's kind of a guy's vehicle for the most part. Trucks are a commodity. It's hard to find anything in a truck for less than $20,000. I search high and wide to find these trucks for $15,000 to $18,000, $19,000. You can't find them. I want to tell you about a beauty I got here. I'm real proud of this one. I was proud to get it. The truck only got 48,000 miles on an '09. That's
low.
The vehicle's 10 years old.
Not even broken in.
15,000 a year, should have 150,000 miles. Do the math.
Yeah.
No, it's got 48,000.
Been pampered.
It's a V8. It's a crew cab. It's a 4-door crew, not a double. It's a crew. It's got a V8. This is an absolute beauty. Never in an accident. Look at the Carfax. Go online. Look up my truck. Pull my Carfax. Absolutely free to you. I pay for all Carfaxes that are pulled. Don't worry about it. Pull as many as you want. It's my dime. Just trying to help. I don't need you to go out and pay for anything. I want you to pull whatever you need. I want you to know what you're buying, how you're buying it. Everything's priced to sell. I'm not trying to make a lot of money out here. I've been doing this for 46 years. At this point in my career, I'm happy to make you happy, and that's the truth. And anybody that knows me out there, and again, we sold over 11,000 vehicles in this city. I'm going to tell you, did I make all 11,000 happy? Absolutely not. I'd be crazy to tell you I can't. I don't think Santa Claus makes everybody happy on Christmas. Somebody opens up again and says, hey, Santa, what the hell did I get here? You know what I mean? So even Santa Claus can't make everybody happy, all right? But I can make 70, 80% of you folks happy because that's what I intend to do, all right? I got an 09 truck, V8, four-wheel drive, crew cab, brand spanking new, and this vehicle, I'd marked it down and I had to write it down because I got about 7 of them. My memory's going. 46 years of selling cars. 09 Silverado, $19,800. That is an absolute bargain. I dare you to find one cheaper online with 48,000 miles. Now, they're out there for $18,000, $17,000. They got 140,000. I checked.
Not this one.
Not this one. This one's got 48, not 148, not 110, not 120. This vehicle is priced the same as everybody else with 3 times less miles than everybody else. Check it out. You don't believe me, go online. You'll say, damn it, he's right and he's telling the truth.
Steve, 19.8, Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday, the No Excuse Sales Event. What do you say to that deal, Steve?
You better come down, Philly, and just do the deal.
Steve, next to us over here is a very impressive 2011 Infiniti QX56. This is the sister to the Nissan lineup.
Nissan Armada.
Good family, good genes.
It's actually the big brother. This car,
the big boy.
3 times as much. This car brand new is over $90,000. You go buy this car brand new, it's over $90,000. This car right here is a family's dream. You got the 3rd row seat. You got heated air-cooled seats in both. You've got a sunroof. You've got all wood grain throughout the vehicle. You've got running boards. You've got a diamond white pearl. You got a tan interior. I'm just telling you, this vehicle, I'd sit here for the whole half-hour show and be telling you how much equipment this car has. Watch this price, okay? And again, this has got a Carfax on it. 1 owner, no dings, no dents, nobody left on. This vehicle here, I can't believe I priced it this low. I think I did. $23,800. You can drive this vehicle home. And remember, I'm going to get you financed.
No excuses. No excuses.
No excuses, and I don't care what your trade is. Bring your trade down. Obviously, if you're trading up this high, you're also got probably a big trade to go along with it. I'll take the trade in. Don't worry about it. Well, I'll take care of getting rid of it for you. Just bring me the title. If I have to pay off the car, I pay off the car no matter what. I'm going to get that title for you, for myself, and I'm going to get that inventory out of here, and I'm going to get you into a brand or pre-owned QX56.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, during this event, troubled credit, out of equity on your trade, upside down no matter what. Say what you want. This weekend, Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday, right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. There are no excuses, and remember, put Steve to the test, because at the end of the day, during the No Excuse Sales Event, if Steve can't get you done during this event, especially during the No Excuse Sales Event, Steve, who in the world's going to get them done?
Nobody!
Now, we have another big boy SUV, Cadillac Escalade.
Let me tell you something. Now, this is the domestic competition for this, right next door to one another. They both run in the 90s, brand new. This happens to be a 14, and what's the price on this one? Now again, these imports do hold their value. I'm not going to question it, but let me tell you something. I wouldn't be ashamed to bring this home. It's a 14 Escalade.
You wouldn't hide that behind the house.
I wouldn't hide this one behind the house, all right? I'd make sure that when I drove up to the relative's house, I'd beep the horn, let them know, hey, where can I park my car? Beep, beep. Everybody in the neighborhood's going to know what I'm driving. I promise you that. I may even put some cans behind it. Okay? Make sure everybody in the city knows that I'm driving up and down Roosevelt Boulevard with my...
Hey, it's Steve!
Hey, Steve, you got an Escalade. Yo, baby. Okay, 14 Escalade, again, heated and air-cooled seats. It's a luxury, so it's the top of the line. Again, clean Carfax, 1 owner, loaded. And listen, the big thing that everybody forgets, when you buy a vehicle from me pre-owned, I back it 100%. There's not going to be a problem. If there is, it's my problem, not your problem, okay? I'm going to make sure you're happy. I'm certainly not going to not take your call. Anything that you have that you think might be, bring it in. I'll take it in my shop. I'll get it fixed for you. Don't worry about it again. My complete thing now is, after 46 years, and I told you back there a minute ago, is to make you happy. Take some tough credit people, put them in cars, get them down the road at a low monthly payment, get them out of them old trades, and get you back on the road to credit freedom. I'm going to tell you something. And everybody knows that I had a pretty big store in Philadelphia, and I moved out to Devon in my Nissan store. And I'm easy to say this, 50% of my business at that Nissan store is repeat business.
Hey.
From my old store, and they come all the way out there from Philadelphia, and I don't care. It's Northeast Philly, it's North Philly, it's West Philly, it's Center City, it's South Philly, Southwest Philly, over Ridley, over by the stadium. I mean, I don't care where you go. The people are driving at half hour, 45 minutes. Guy missed a turn. Half hour, 45 minutes, and they're coming to say, Steve, I need you to help me just do the deal again. Have a seat, folks. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, you remember before? I did what I said I was going to do.
Oh, yeah.
You got off track a little bit. I get it. I understand it. Have a seat. I'll trade that car back in, and I'll get you into another car, brand new or used. It makes no difference, all right? I've got big rebates even on the new cars back at the home base of Devon. We can also, right out of here, no problem at all. And they can call the store down there, and if we can put you in a new car, we're going to put you in a new car. Whatever car I can get you into that best fits your budget is what my option is here, or my objective. Let's get back to this vehicle here. Price, we forgot the price on this one. This one here is $27,800.
What a deal.
For a 14.
That's a deal.
That's a deal. 14 Escalade, black on black, don't come any better. For any of you Uber drivers out there, how much more money do you get for a black on black Escalade? All right?
This is the car you want to have.
This is the car. Woo! The No Excuse Sales Event, Thursday, Friday, through the close of business on Saturday. Get here. We have payments for $99 a month and as little as no money down. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, Philly, if I can't get you done, nobody can.
Steve, we have luxury automobiles too. This is a Lexus, isn't it?
This is a Lexus GS 2013 model. Again, very, very low miles, sunroof. They call this, I think it's Baltic blue with a tan interior. What a combination. I've seen a lot of these in gray. I've seen a lot of them in black. I've never seen it in cashmere. When I first looked at this car, I said, I got to have it. I looked at the price, then I really knew I had to have it because it's a very inexpensive automobile. It's a Lexus. This vehicle new is $55,000, $60,000. I drove this car the other day. I'm going to tell you something. I drove it up down Roosevelt Boulevard, came back around, and I'm going to tell you something. This car runs out. Now I know why they say Lexus quality, Lexus quality, Lexus quality. This car is just like me driving one of my brand new ones. I couldn't get a creak, a rattle, or a roll in this vehicle. I'm driving down, it was going down the road just as straight as you can be. This vehicle here is $19,800.
What a bargain.
What a bargain there. And guess what? You know this, when you come down, pick it out, you're going to get financed.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you missed it at the beginning of the program, this is the No Excuse Sales Event, Steve. It is the No Excuse Sales Event because for this event, there are two new banks in the Philadelphia market that have told you that they are going to approve people this weekend. Bring them the people. They're going to give them an approval. Two test banks, which means there is no excuse when it comes to financing. In addition to the no excuses with the financing, Steve, you're getting folks out of their trade this weekend. $5,000, $10,000, and even with a shaky hand at $15,000 upside down, you're getting them out.
We're getting them out. We're getting them into another or pre-owned automobile of your choice. The only thing the bank asked us to do, and there's always the one little thing, because I'm not going to deceive you, not going to mislead you. They're going to approve everybody, but we got to make sure, based on your income, that the payment's affordable. And you know something? I respect that because what you don't want to do, folks, is come in here, make yourself $2,000 a month, and somebody put you in a $700 payment.
No.
We're going right back to where we were. We got to make sure it's an affordable payment. That means I might have to stretch. I might have to discount the car even more than I am. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to make sure that payment's affordable. If that's the car you want to drive home, you're going to go home in another car. You bring your car. I don't care if you tow it. I don't care if you drag it here. I don't care what you do. You get it here, you're going home in one of these automobiles. I've got 100 and something in stock. Go to my website. I've got cars at Devon that we can bring over. I got cars here at the outlet. I got cars all over the place. Cars are not a problem. The problem that I have is making sure that you're taken care of and making sure you're taken care of very, very well, okay? So I've got to make sure when you come down here and you commit to driving here, and let's face it, it's not that far. How far are we? 20 minutes, half hour from Camden.
We're easy to get
Trenton. My God, you can get to us from Delaware in 45. I drove from Wilmington, Delaware down 95 and got off right over here and made it here in 47 minutes, almost 50 minutes. It's a nothing drive. You know, we're 10 minutes from Roosevelt Boulevard. I mean, how many people live up and down on each side of the boulevard? I mean,
you know, if you look at the Delaware Valley, there's a dot right in the middle. That's where we are, right here in Bensalem.
Right here, I'm telling you. You know, you got Jersey right down the street right here, right?
Oh, yeah.
10 or 15 minutes. You're over that bridge. What is that? The Bristol Bridge, is it?
Burlington-Bristol Bridge.
Bristol Bridge right over there. You go on these back roads, you get right over to Bordentown, because I've gone over to that auto auction.
Places like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can get from all over. This is so central located. Look at the traffic I have in front of this store. I'm telling you, folks, this 3-day sale, don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. I'm going to be here myself for the 3 days. I'm going to be here selling cars. I'm going to be here getting these things financed. I'm going to work the deal, and if any of you know me out there, you know me. I just do the deal. I back my slogan up with everything I got. You're going to get out of. You're going to go out of here. You're going to go out in a car.
No excuses. Now, Steve, we have a Cadillac here. Let me just ask you a question. I only see 99 on it. Shouldn't be like a 2 or 3 in front of that 99?
Well, you know something? We've had a lot of calls on this car, okay? And then when they get here, I want to spend 149 or 199. They go into a bigger car, newer car. That's fine. But I still got my $99 car.
I love it.
I still got my $99 car. It's in Canyon Red, I guess they call it. It's a luxury, dual panel roofs, tan interior. This car's got it all. Who can't afford $99 a month out there? I mean, come on, folks. Even if you kept the car 18 months at $99 a month, to rent this car, it costs you $60 a day.
Yeah, you
all right?
can't go wrong at this.
You can't go wrong. What's this thing, $5 a day to get you back and forth and get you around? You got to be kidding me.
It's a 2010 Cadillac SRX, correct?
I'm sorry, yeah. 2010 Cadillac SRX, again, Canyon Red, tan interior, dual panel roofs. This car has got mucho rubber on it, thick rubber. Car's brand spanking new. Looks like a one-owner car, clean Carfax, what I'm seeing on the window. I'm telling you, folks, don't pass this one up. This one's got to go.
Nissan Juke, Steve.
Nissan Juke. 2016 Nissan Juke, right up my alley. These vehicles new, $20,000, $21,000, $22,000. This vehicle here, extremely low miles, black car, luxury edition, loaded automobile, brand new tires on it, flawless car, and again, one owner Carfax, clean as a whistle, $149. My cell phone bill runs more than that car.
What an affordable payment on a affordable automobile and a true gas sipper.
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you something. This car here was built with somebody in mind that wants, I mean, you're going to get 30-something miles to the gallon for $149 a month, folks. I'm telling you, and again, bring me your trade no matter what. I'm going to pay off your trade, drive out of here on $149 a month. It's a no-brainer. You can't beat it.
It's the No Excuse Sales Event right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike in the heart of Bensalem. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty, the No Excuse Sales Event. We're getting you done Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday. And Steve, if you can't get them done during this event, then who in the world is going to do it?
Nobody! Woo! The No Excuse Sales Event, Thursday, Friday, through the close of business on Saturday. Get here. We have payments for $99 a month and as little as no money down. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, Philly, if I can't get you done, nobody can.
This event, as we've seen, features some terrifically priced automobiles. It also features something to me that is fantastic. If you come here Thursday, Friday, through the close of business Saturday, there are absolutely, positively no excuses. No excuses for you not to be here, and no excuses for the dealership to not help get you down the road and get you approved. Here's what they've got going on. Steve, first of all, not one, but 2 test banks that have told you this weekend they are stepping up to the plate and they do not like to use the word no.
This is their words, not mine. They told me, give us a shot. It's a test market. If we're successful here, we'll roll it out all of Philadelphia. So what I say, bring it on, Philadelphia.
Only here this weekend, only here.
It's only here for 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And let me tell you something. One thing I know about Philadelphia for the time that I've been here, we bring it on. We got a challenge, just like in sports.
Oh, yeah.
We are absolutely ready for the challenge. Bring it on down. We're going to test these banks. We're going to get these deals approved. We're going to get you into another car. You're going to be driving a car, hopefully, of your dreams. If it's not your dreams, at least it'll be close, okay? I know what a car of my dreams would be. But if you're like me, we need some transportation. You've got the rest of the summer. You got Labor Day coming up. You got back to school.
Lots of fun times.
Lots of fun times left. Then you got to ride it back into the winter, and you don't want to be carless for the winter. Let's get it done now. We've got a bank that's offering us this kind of deal. We need to take advantage of this.
Now, Steve, on the other side of the coin, if somebody is not suffering from the credit symptoms, but they're suffering from the trade-in symptoms where they're buried, they're upside down, they're out of equity, you and your team are also going to help get rid of the excuses for this one, aren't you?
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. There's not going to be any excuses on this. The trade amnesty also alive and well. I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be here personally appraising trades myself. Just come on in, give me your keys, have a seat, let me get out of whatever your payments are right now, get rid of those, then we can talk about the payments on the new pre-owned that you're going to be picking out. It's that easy. I'm just telling you, I'm so excited about this sale. I'm working it personally, okay?
I got to tell you, Steve, when you talk about the payments we've got, payments starting at $99 a month, down payments as little as $0 down, this event, along with the banks stepping up for this test market where they're not going to say no, and you are going to help get folks out of their trades regardless of what they owe. Maybe they owe $5,000. You're not afraid of that, are you?
I'm not afraid of the $5,000 that you owe. That I don't care if somebody told you your car was worth $5, $10, $20. I'm going to get the $5,000 somewhere. I'm going to find it. I'm going to pay off your trade, and we're going to put you in another one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you've had the excuse at another dealer. We can't get you done because of this, or we can't get you done because of that. Well, come here to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. Thursday, come see Steve. He'll be here. He'll be working it out. Open to close. Come here Friday, see Steve and the team. He'll be here open to close. And Saturday all day long till the last customer leaves, regardless of what your credit situation is, regardless if you're upside down or out of equity in your trade, Steve and the team are going to get you out of it because remember, ladies and gentlemen, Steve has sold over 11,000 cars in the greater Philadelphia area, and he's on his way to selling another 11,000 more. How's he going to do that? He's going to do it by getting you down the road. But remember, if you're looking for us, we're easy to get to. Right off the Woodhaven Road exit of I-95, you will find us right here. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's the No Excuses sales event. It's Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday. And Steve, during this event, 2 test banks that are going to say yes, yes, yes. That's what they're telling Steve. Steve is going to get you out of your trade regardless. Remember, when it comes to getting you done during this event, Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday, make no excuses because when it's all said and done, if Steve can't get you done here at the Auto Outlet of PA, Steve, who in the world is going to get you done?
I challenge you, Philly! Nobody! Woo! The No Excuse Sales Event, Thursday, Friday, through the close of business on Saturday. Get here. We have payments for $99 a month and as little as no money down. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, Philly, if I can't get you done, nobody can.